What's up, crew? It is Tuesday morning. I did not pick up the camera once yesterday, which, apologies to you guys. Today's video is not going to be a smash cut of anything. I took a rest day yesterday, spent time with family. It was the holidays this past weekend, so I'm actually kind of happy that I didn't pick up the camera. Gave myself an opportunity to sort of take a day off. Just sort of hung out with family. We smoked some ribs throughout the day, which came out pretty good. It was my first time using a smoker, and they came out a little bit dry. It is freezing cold here. Like literally, it was probably like 37 last night, so that affects the type of smoker that I have. Lesson learned: do not smoke meat in cold weather, or at least put your smoker in a warm spot so that it can stay warm. Another thing I did, I went to Best Buy with my brother and came home with a new microphone. So originally I had this big old freaking thing on the top of my camera, which, as you can imagine, is kind of the center of focus when I'm vlogging out in public. And instead, and I can actually take this off really quick. So right now I'm using a smaller mic, and it doesn't require a battery. So for those of you who have been around for a little while or went back and binged on some of my videos, you know that I have a tendency to forget to turn on the other one because it has a 9-volt. This one does not have a battery, which sounds ridiculous because I'm touching it so much. But that little buddy does not require a battery, which is going to be amazing for me because I do have a tendency to forget to make sure it's on. So I'm excited about that. I am testing it today though, making sure that it is good enough for me to use. And then I will also be testing it for tomorrow's post, since today is tomorrow's post, but I'm kind of retroactively making a video. Didn't pick up the camera yesterday, but I still wanted to provide some content for you guys. I hope you do enjoy this, but here's your Motivational Monday on a Tuesday. As 2017 approaches swiftly, we all are starting to set our goals and get ready to do better. 2016 was weird, but 2017 is going to be better. It has to be. And the only way it's going to be is if you make it better. So here's one of the things I'd like you to do, and this isn't so much a motivational talk as it is something that I hope motivates you to do this. And that's become an expert at something, or at least start the process of becoming an expert. And if you've already started that process, develop a solid plan that's gonna get you there. I wanted to talk about this before, and I actually did record something last week, but it ended up not getting in the video because I had too much footage and it didn't fit in. But this is something that's actually it's revving me up a lot right now because I want to master something. Right now I'm working on mastering my video craft. What it takes, and this is a theory and I forget who it is, I really should have looked it up before I started this video. In order to become an expert or a master at something, you have to spend at least 10,000 hours doing that thing. And this is something hard to hear in today's world. 10,000 hours is a long time. And if you want to do something or you want to be something and you hear 10,000 hours, all of a sudden you're gonna be very demotivated. But realize that that is something that's gonna be so fulfilling that you spent that much time working towards. And the reason why I say that, why, in today's world we sort of hear that and think, God, that's a long time, is we live in a world of instant gratification. There's a video that I watched today, and I'm gonna link it down in the description. I encourage you to watch it and check it out. It's really cool. It's a guy discussing millennials, and not in the stereotypical oh, those darn millennials. I am a millennial. I was born in '88, and he does say that 84 is the beginning of the millennial age. We live in a world where we want something and we want it now, versus we want something and realize that you need to work towards it and get to that greater goal. So check that video out. It's really, really cool. It's very interesting. It's a thinker. It makes you really, really sit down and go, huh, that makes sense. Becoming an expert or mastering something takes 10,000 hours. 10,000 hours is impossible to even get in a year. You take 10,000 divided by 365 and it comes out to 27. The realistic goal is to pick whatever you're trying to master and spend X number of hours per day, and then understand what that means for you. Also, setting that ultimate goal is something that's gonna help motivate you to get there. But realizing that it's more of a realistic goal where you actually spend the time to work towards it is something that's gonna give you something more powerful than motivation. And honestly, I don't know what that is, but it's gonna make you want it. and that's going to reverberate across everything else that you're trying to do in your life. And I've said this before in other motivational Mondays. Just choose that one thing you want to master. Of course, you can work on the other things that you want to do. Like for me, like I said, video is what I want to master. I want to be an expert at video. At some point, I'm going to take some classes. I want to spend hours a day doing video, shooting, editing, the whole entire enchilada. But I also want to become better at playing the guitar. I want to be better at CrossFit. I want to be better at weightlifting. I love being a jack of all trades, but I want to be at least a master of one, and that's video. So that's my Motivational Monday. Hope it wasn't too much of a ramble. I kind of went over so many different points, and as always, when I listen to myself talk, I think, God, this is going to be horrible to edit, and I don't even know if it's going to make sense or if it's going to be enjoyable. So let me know down in the comments if you like this. Also, let me know if you have a preference, Motivational Monday or Mobility Monday. If one is better than the other, I will keep that one for Mondays. If you like them both, I will either alternate weekly and go Motivational Monday and Mobility Monday, or I will do Mobility or Motivational Monday and then the other one on Thursday, or Fridays, since those are my posted rest days. Okay, if that makes sense. So let me know down in the comments that, and then also let me know what you're going to become an expert at. I'd love to hear from you guys. What is it that you want to be a master of? Video is mine. I'd love to know what yours is. But yeah, that's it for today. That's today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. It's definitely short and sweet, but like I said, I spent the day with my family, so I didn't pick up that camera. But hopefully you still enjoyed today's segment. If you're new, subscribe. If you're not new, give that like button a nice little tap. And if you'd like to file a complaint or send some positive vibes, leave a comment. And till tomorrow, I'll see you, crew. Actually, it's technically today because whatever.